So you've clicked on this video, which means odds are you've got your driving test coming up. And as someone who passed first time with just one minor fault, I believe I have some value to provide, hence the video. So everyone's nervous for their driving test. I rarely get nervous for anything. And I'll admit I was bricking it. And I found the way to deal with nerves best is a mental shift. So your examiner is just another person. They're exactly the same as you. I know they're in a situation that gives them some power, but that morning they pulled their pants down and had a shit just like you. At the end of the day, they're going to go home to their family, they're going to eat some food, and they're going to put the TV on. They're just like you. The examiner 100% wants you to pass. We all know how horrible it is to give someone bad news. Telling someone they failed their driving test is probably the worst part of their job, if we're realistic with ourselves, right? It's so much more pleasant for them to tell you you've passed, see you smile, see your face light up, and make your day. They're really not against you. So, preparation, what do you want to do? If your test isn't yet booked, I'd recommend book it at a non-peak time. I booked mine around 11 o'clock in the morning. I believe it was a weekday. So don't book it at 9 o'clock. Don't book it at 4:30 on a weekday. Like, use your loaf, right? Use this. Book it at a time when there's likely to be less cars about, which will make it easier for you. Unless it's gridlock traffic, in which case you could just be sat in traffic the whole time. So the day before, ensure you have your driving license ready, and if you wear them, glasses. The day before the test, focus on just getting a good night's sleep. You've already done the lessons, you've already done research. This last night's sleep outweighs, on a scale of importance, some last minute research, right? That morning, get ready, get showered, get shaved. Do whatever you do to make yourself feel good. Put on clothes, especially shoes, that are comfortable but presentable. Have a healthy breakfast. That will help your mind. I had an omelette, I had fruit. Make sure you're hydrated, drink plenty of water. You'll think better. Go to the toilet before your test. You don't want anything making you uncomfortable. We all know how it is. If you need a piss or whatever, instead of 100% laser focus on your driving test, you'll periodically think, oh, I really need a piss. Boom, some of your attention is diverted to that. Your attention needs to be on the test, right? And ensure you're on time. So typically about 10 minutes early is about right. Your driving instructor will know. Go through it with them. Meeting the examiner. So first impressions count. You want your examiner to like you and to have confidence in you. The examiner having confidence in you could be the difference between them letting you handle a situation and not getting a fault, or intervening, resulting in a fail. I.e., if the examiner has confidence in you, they trust you, they like you. Say a car pulls out, you can brake, you can deal with it, fine. If they don't trust you, they could go for the brake and that could result in a fail. You never know. And the examiner liking you could be the difference between them marking a fault as minor as opposed to major. I know things need to be done by the book, but the reality is everyone's biased, whether they admit it or not. And the examiner has some power of discernment to say whether something is a minor fault or a major fault, within reason, right? If they like you, what do you think they're more prone to decide on? So, here's the big question. How do you make them like you and have confidence in you? First of all, Be presentable. Respect them, respect their time, take it seriously. Make sure your hygiene is good. You're in a confined space together. If you stink of BO, gross, I don't like this person. If you're speaking to them and your breath reeks, gross, I don't like this person. Reach out for a firm handshake and introduce yourself when you see them. Hi, I'm Jack. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Firm handshake, all it takes. Make them have confidence in you. Have some eye contact. Show an interest in the examiner. Make small talk. Oh, what do you like to do outside of work? Blah, blah, blah. Etc., etc., right? They ask you a question. Oh, one they use often. What would you be doing if you weren't on the driving test today? Answer it. Oh, how about you? What hobbies do you have? Try to build a rapport and relate to them. If they say, oh, I like to take my dog out on walks. Oh, I've also got a dog, etc., etc. That's how you get them to like you get them to trust you get them to have confidence in you. People are biased at the end of the day. And another big tip, if you're nervous, just admit it and they'll be more accommodating. Now, if you're nervous, regardless of the situation, be it a job interview, an exam, your driving test, whatever, if you just say, I'm nervous, honestly, one of the best things you could possibly do in that situation. Here's why. Anyone with a shred of empathy, which is most people, by the way, be like, oh, no, you don't have to be nervous. And they'll do so much more to try to be accommodating and friendly and to make you feel good. In my driving test, I did that. I said, look, sorry, I am very nervous. My examiner did just that. He was super friendly. Like most of them are, they're friendly people. You know, at least of the one I've met and speaking to friends, most of them aren't knobs. They are genuinely on your side. They don't want to fail you, especially if they like you. So on the drive, you've done this before. You've done this loads of times. You've got in a car, you've started it, you've driven it. The car's the same. You're the same. The world's the same. A lot of the roads, if you're doing a local test route, guess what? Probably the same. Just do exactly what you've been doing with your instructor, who at this point should have told you that you're ready. So, the real focus is on making the examiner feel safe, confident in you, liking you, and driving legally. You've been learning the skills. Don't put the examiner on this pedestal. Just connect with them. Just take them for what they are, which is a person, just like you. They're not this all-powerful, evil entity that's set out to destroy your life and none of that nonsense. They're a person. They're going to go home to their wife. They're going to go home to their husband. They're going to go home and make a spaghetti bolognese because it's their favorite food, or put on EastEnders or whatever they like to do, right? You don't need to be as nervous as you are. You're ready. Your instructor said you're ready. So that's it. Don't overcomplicate it. So, thank you for watching this video. That's all I've got to say. I do ask for feedback if you got any value from this whatsoever. So yeah, thank you for witnessing my shiny head for, I don't know, about 7 minutes or something like that. I'll see you on the next one.